What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered, man. What's going down, you guys? Let me move this a little bit. First things first, man. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Salute to the Mod Squad. Salute to the goons in the chat. Run the likes up for your boy. Keep the likes at 50% of the audience. Last but not least, man, tip your bartender. What's popping with all you guys out there, man? Finally get an opportunity to come in, even though it might be a little late. Don't matter. I always tell you guys the same thing. If I didn't post yet, I ain't posted yet. I'll be on. I'm always on. I'm on every day. It's just today, man. I'm not feeling very well today, man. Not feeling very well today, man. So I needed to rest, so I did that. So I finally felt good enough to come in and holler at you guys right quick, man. So we gonna do what we do, and see what it is that we need to be talking about, man. Run the likes up, man. So, man, wanted to come in, man, and just let you guys know that funny how things change. You might you might be in a bad relationship, and then all of a sudden you meet, got out of that relationship, and you met the person that is going to change your life. You had a shitty job, and now you got a great job. You had a bucket, now you got a brand new car, bro. You know what I'm saying? You lived in a damn shoebox, now you got a house. I mean, shit just happens. You know what I'm saying? Things happen, man. Sometimes people come into your situation and your entire thing has changed, bro. And that is what has occurred with the Las Vegas Raiders running room. The running back room has been absolutely altered. All right. It is being said, Q Myers, who is a Raiders radio host. If you're a member of Raider Nation, you should know who Q Myers is. Somebody who's very well respected, very well connected, and who knows what he's talking about. Has officially said that Zamir Zeus White is the number 2 running back behind ASHTON JEANTY. Now, everybody that we have been discussing Zeus, Zamir White, we know that we have been definitely hard on that brother, man. We have made it. We had jokes, 2 yard Zeus, 1 yard Zeus, no yard Zeus, fumbles. I've seen things in real life. I mean, I was at the games when he was fumbling all over the place and he was just not doing what he needed to do, man. And there was a lot of rumblings that he wasn't going to make this team. There's a lot of rumblings that that he was going to get traded, and now we got Raheem Mostert and Sincere McCormick was playing better than him last year, and this, that, and the third. Pete Carroll, man, this is why Pete Carroll's Pete Carroll. All right, and Zamir White, man, I talked to Zamir White. I talked to him. He signed my Mad Max shirt. I spoke to Zamir. I had a conversation with Zamir. And if you were here 2 weeks ago, man, and the day after, well, actually the night of, when we went to the training camp in Henderson on that Friday, I told you guys that I was no longer going to be giving Zeus a hard time because I spoke to that kid, man, and he was a very cool, humble brother, and I had a conversation with him. Go back when I was in Vegas with Whittington Thomas, when we went to the first practice before the scrimmage. I told you I talked to Z. I talked to him, dog. He came right over to me. Ashton Jitty was right there. Zamir came up. I was talking to both of them at the same time. And I said that I'm not going to give Zamir White a hard time no more because I met him. All right. And I talked to him. All right. Couple of things that I did notice. All right. We're going to get into what Q Meyer said, but it's more important is what I'm saying. Okay. Because you're looking at somebody. You're not looking at somebody who is looking at the articles and looking at the tape and looking at the videos and all that. You're looking at somebody who's boots to the ground, who was there. Okay. I can go get my Mad Max shirt and see his autograph is signed on there. who spoke to Zamir. This is why being here is important, bro. This is why Matthew Shack Unfiltered is the most dominant ever. Because we impose our will when it comes to walking around. All right. Let me tell you guys what I saw with Zamir White. Okay. And I told you guys, and I'll repeat it again. It was interesting to myself and Whittington Thomas why Zamir White was getting so many carries, bro. Why was he getting the ball so much? Okay. I said that I thought Raheem Mostert was hurt. I said, man, Raheem Mostert must be hurt. Okay. Now I tried to get Raheem Mostert to come over and talk to us, but he didn't want to come over. He was just waving. I was like, get up. He was like, Raheem Mostert was not talking to nobody. He was just waving. He was just like, bye, I don't want to do any of that. He definitely wasn't trying to mix with none of the fans and that when I was there. Okay. Try to get him over as best I can. All right. But with that being said, man, Zamir White got a lot of touches in practice, in the 7-on-7 drills, on the 11-on-11 drills. Okay. And he was running the ball very well. He did fumble though. Let's keep it a buck. He did fumble, but when he fumbled, he was about 12 yards. He was about 12 yards down the field. He fumbled the ball bounced up and he got it. He didn't lose it, but he was juggling it. Hit the ground. He caromed and picked it up. Then he got pushed out of bounds, whatever. All right. But Q Myers is saying that Pete Carroll is extremely happy with Zamir. Couple of things. Number one, remember how he was all big? He was all swole up, and you go, oh man, Zamir White, man, his arms, Shaq, his buck this big. I'm like, hey man, I played running back, man. Your arms being big don't got shit to do with holding on to the ball. You don't hold the ball with your arm, bro. Okay? You don't hold the ball like this. You hold the ball like this. Okay? You're supposed to have it high and tight. The ball's right here. The X of the ball, what we call the cross. You're supposed to have your finger like this. Pause. And have it high and tight like this. So big arms don't mean shit. Okay? It means your grip, how strong your hands are. And Zamir's hands aren't very big. Okay? But don't matter. He slimmed down. He was big and bulky last year. He's slimmed down. He's a lot thinner. He's a lot more lean, I should say. Okay? He's leaner. I don't know if he's faster because I didn't see him having to get away or break away, but I did notice that he seemed to hit the hole a lot faster. I didn't see him not get any positive yardage on any balls. Even the next day when we went to the scrimmage, which was in full pads, and they were making contact. All right. Zamir White was getting 5, 6, 7 yards, bro, every time he got the ball, bro. And he was going between the tackles. He was actually leaking out and doing some other things. All right. But Pete Carroll is going to run the hell out of the football, bro. He is a guy who believes in the run sets up the pass. We're going to run a lot. All right. But to find out that Zamir White now, bro, who has basically, the season was 6 months ago. Well, for our season was 7 months ago. Let's just keep it a buck. Okay. Might even have been, no, it was actually longer than that. Okay. February. Yeah, like 9 months ago. Okay. Because once January hit, we wasn't playing. All right. So with that being said, Zamir White, man, looks like he's going to be the backup running back, dog. He's beating everyone out. Now, Raheem Mostert, when I saw him, he seemed to do a couple of things, seemed to do some stuff, but it doesn't seem like Pete is impressed. And Pete Carroll's the kind of coach that's going to do what he feels is best. And I always told you guys, his name is Pete. P-E-T-E. Compete has his name in it. C-O-M, compete. He does not care. He does not care what you did last year. He does not care if you're in the doghouse with the Raider Nation. He doesn't care if Matthew Shack Unfiltered was straight cooking his running back. Don't matter, bro. Doesn't matter that I met Zamir and I said I was going to take it easy on the kid because I like him. That's all it takes. If I like you, man, I'm going to be nice. Okay? I'm still going to be critical, but I'm not going to be like I was before because I talked to him. Told him, I said, yo, man, You gotta get busy, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do. He says, yeah, I know, man. I'm ready, man. He just kept saying he's ready, man. That's all he was saying. He wasn't trying to make no excuses. He know he played bad last year. Okay, he knows, and Pete Carroll don't care. So you better get ready to see a lot of Zeus. Zeus is gonna get the ball. I'm just concerned his ball security, bro. That's all. Every time I've seen Zamir, the ball seems to be on the carpet, bro. Okay, uh, but like I said before, he's obviously doing something right. All right. Sincere McCormick, I thought who was better than him last year, doesn't seem that way now. Raheem Mostert, who I thought had the second string job locked in, doesn't seem like that's now. Do not be surprised if you see one of these running backs cut. Are you going to have 4 running backs on a 53-man roster, dog? Somebody got to go, bro. Okay? Somebody got to go. I don't know who it's going to be. Somebody going to be out of here. I mean, unless Pete's going to carry 4 running backs. Okay? But it's letting you know, man, according to Q Myers, Zamir White is second on the depth chart behind ASHTON JEANTY. And I'm rooting for him, dog. Like I said before, man. Once I talked to JEANTY. Y'all know that. Talked to JEANTY. I talked to Zamir. Matter of fact, when I was talking to JEANTY, Zamir came up. I even asked him to sign my shirt. He just came up and started signing it. He's like, hey, man, whatever Ashton's doing, I'm doing. Like, hey, man, more the merrier. Okay? So it's very interesting, man. I'm very interested to see how we look on Saturday. I'm interested to see what we do in regards to our offense against the Cardinals on Saturday. I'm very interested to see that, bro, because they have Josh Sweat over there. They got a good defense, formidable defense that's on the come up. And I want to see how this running thing is going to work out, bro. Is it going to be the Thunder and Lightning, which Zamir would be the Thunder, and JEANTY would be the Lightning? We know that Pete does not just have a bell cow running back. He just does not just have one running back in there, 3 downs every time, every possession, 3 downs, 3 downs, 3 downs. Now he mixes it up. Every running back he ever had, including Sean Lynch, he always had another little secondary, third running back or whatever. And it's very possible that we might have 4 running backs. All right. But I was wondering why Zamir was getting so many touches, bro. I was absolutely thinking, hey, man, well, Mostert must be hurt. Mostert ain't hurt. Mostert just not out playing Zeus. He's just not out. He's not out producing Zeus in practice. He's not out producing. Nobody is that's not JEANTY. Outside of JEANTY, Zeus is going to be getting the ball a lot, bro. And I'm just letting you guys know, man, Pete Carroll is not what you're used to, Raider Nation. Is not what you're used to, man. I'm used to having dominant coaches. Okay? John Madden was my first coach. And ain't nothing to talk about. All right? After John Madden retired, I had Tom Flores. Okay? I've had Art Shell. I had the first Chuck. Okay? So I'm used to having dominant coaches. I'm used to that. I'm not used to all these, people coming in here not really handling their business. That started happening later. Okay. Even Jack Del Rio, when he first came in the first year, he was on point. Then after that, he lost the locker room. You guys know the rest. So Pete Carroll's just he's not what you're used to. He doesn't have to answer to nobody. He's not asking spy tech, can I do this? Can I do that? And if you think he's calling Brady up and texting him to find out what he's doing, he's not. It's Pete Carroll's team. Pete's running shit. And I'm glad he is. Because sometimes somebody needs to be somebody needs to be the head chef, and somebody needs to be the little sous chefs and the guys running around heating up the water and shit. Okay. Somebody got to be Gordon Ramsay, and somebody got to be the rest of y'all. Okay. And it's as simple as that. Gordon Ramsay comes into the damn kitchen, cussing y'all out. What's popping? Get me this, get me that. What the hell is this? Why is the sauce burning? All that shit. That's Pete. And Pete sees Zamir White and he says, Zamir, you're going to be the second dude because for what I want you to do, you're the best man for the job. So I definitely wanted to come in and say that, bro. Like, it's just being confirmed, dog. Like, last year's price isn't today's price. Yesterday's price isn't today's price. Okay? Last year, punchline. This year, he's the joke. Okay? I don't mean that in a joking way. I mean he's the part of the joke, the beginning of the joke, and then the punchline is something else. He ain't punchline no more, dog, based on what's being said. So we'll find out on Saturday what exactly that entails. And we will definitely make that pop, man. But like I said before, man, I saw Zamir get the ball a lot. There was times when him, and I said it at the training camp practice. There was times when I saw him splitting time evenly with ASHTON JEANTY at practice. Okay? So let's see what's going on, man. Read you guys' comments, man. I'm just here so I don't get fined, bro. But like I said before, man, I don't miss no days. All right. But today has been a day where I was a little under the weather. But hey, the show still must go on, y'all. So let me go ahead and read you guys' comments, man. Make sure you guys are subbing the channel. Make sure you're checking out all the content. And let's see what we got, man. See what we got, man. See what you guys are talking about tonight, man. Hope you guys are having a good night tonight. Hope you guys are having a good night tonight. All right, man. Bill Holloway, what's going on? Big Beezy, what's happening? Hey, Big Beezy, I got your text message, dog. But like I said, man, I'm just not, I don't know what it is. It's just something ain't on point for me right now, man. Maybe if I get something to eat, I'll feel better. Okay, I just kind of not feeling, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know if it's a little something bug or something. I don't know. It just, you know how at the beginning of something, you feel like you ain't yourself, like you feel something like it ain't. That's how I feel right now, dog. Okay, so I just got to figure out what I got to do to circumvent it. Okay, hey, what's going on? How am I tonight? Sarah, man, not normal tonight, man. But I'll be all right. I'll be all right, man. I got to eat something. I haven't even eaten anything. I haven't even felt like eating any food. I think the last time I ate something was breakfast. I haven't eaten nothing all day. I didn't feel like it. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, man. What's going on, man? What's happening? Yeah, man. You guys talk some baseball. King Josh, what's happening? Hope you feel better soon. Yeah, man. It's just, stomach upset, man. I don't know what it is, dog. It's got an upset stomach. I don't know. But I haven't eaten all day. I ate breakfast. What did I have for breakfast? I had a little bit of breakfast, and then I haven't eaten nothing. Nothing else. No lunch. No nothing, bro. So maybe that's what it is. Okay. All right, Major Raider. What's up, Major Raider? Said, man, slow down a bit, man. Take it easy, bro. I did, bro. I've been chilling all day. I was supposed to be going out doing something with my son today. I threw the remote control to him, and he just did his crazy. He just ran around crazy. He don't get the remote control because he don't know how to deal with having a remote control. But he had it today. Okay. But yeah, man. Most definitely. See what we can come up with, man. I wish I could have got some soup or something, man. But it's just something is making my stomach upset. I don't know what it is. All right, man. But I'll be all right. Okay, man. What's going on? Booty Bang in the house. What's happening? Said that Booty Bang said, Shaq, I heard your Gruden won his case against the NFL. Your thoughts? He didn't win his case. He won a preliminary round. Okay, he didn't win it. He didn't win his case. Trust me, the NFL is not going away quietly. He at this point he had came from behind, man. Now he took the lead, man, in the fourth quarter. Plenty of game to play. So he didn't win his case. But what he did do was squeeze the league. The league is squeezed now, but they're going to appeal. And if that appeal doesn't work, it's going to go to the Supreme Court of the United States. This is going to go on for a couple of more years, bro. Unless they say, hey, Gru, here's a big ass bag and you want to settle. I'm pretty sure they already tried to settle with him already, and he didn't do it. So just expect this to go all the way to the Supreme Court, bro, because that's what's going to happen. All right. Whoever wins the next preliminary round, and if the NFL does not get they lose an appeal because now they get to appeal it. Okay. And if that doesn't happen with the state court, they're going to try to petition the the United States Supreme Court. And if the Supreme Court can decide that they don't want to hear it, the Supreme Court be like, nah, we don't want to hear that. But they probably will because it's the NFL. But if they say they don't want to hear it, then that's it. Whatever happens with Gruden happens. But I'm pretty willing to believe that the Supreme Court's going to want to hear it. Okay. All right, man. Major Raider, what's going on? What's happening, Major Raider? Yeah, man, I got to check that. Text me and let me know where you sent that, Major Raider. Okay. You know what you did. I don't know whether you what address you sent it to. I'm sure you sent it to the same one. Okay. All right. Yolo B, what's up, Cuzzo? What's happening? All right, man. Bill said jaw drop on his info. Hey, dude, like I said before, Pete Carroll likes what he sees, bro. It is what it is, bro. It's just like Bill, you got the homie, man, who you like, man, this dude never gonna have a good looking girl, man, as a girlfriend. Every girl he had was straight hurt in the face, bro. And then all of a sudden he got a cute one, dog. Like, she cute. Like, what in the hell happened? Hey, man, shoot, man. Even a blind pig can find some corn every once in a while, man. A broken clock is right twice a day. So, hey, Pete Carroll is like, I like Zamir. I ain't gonna hold you, bruh. When I was talking to the brother, man, he was hella humble, hella cool, bruh. He's a likable guy, okay? And like I said, I had said it when we went to the cigar bar and I went live and I told you guys, I'm not gonna be giving Zamir a hard time no more because I know him now. Okay, and he's cool as hell. He cool young brother, man, humble, was not arrogant, none of that shit. Okay, all right. I'm like, hey, man, I'm cool on that. I'm gonna be cool with this brother, man. But guess what? Pete Carroll said, man, that he's number 2. I'm just saying, hey, salute to that brother, man, for rehabilitating himself, man. Once he gets out there and he holds on to that football and he's running around and he's getting first downs and shit, y'all will be liking him again. Okay? Trust me, you will. All right? Let's not forget that Zamir White was his run sealed the deal against the Chiefs on Christmas. Don't forget. Okay? Don't forget that Zamir White's 10-yard run that he got at the end of the game gave us a first down to be able to run the clock out. All right? When we were up 6. So he has the ability. All right? All right, man. What's going on, Sarah? What's happening, Sarah? Okay. Ain't gonna be no hot toddies tonight, man. Ain't gonna be no hot toddies tonight. Glenn Pastors, what's going on, man? Yeah, Rip from D from What's Happening. Yeah, man. Danielle Spencer, I grew up watching What's Happening, man. Yeah, man. Salute to her, bro. Yeah, man. I used to think she was so mean, bro. When I was a kid, I was like, damn, I'm glad she ain't my damn sister. Okay. Yeah, AE, that's right. That's the right one. That's the right one, brother. That's it. Okay, I just saw the message. Salute to that. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Salute to her, man. Rest in peace with her and Mabel King and Fred Berry, Rerun Berry. Hey, man, there's only 2 left. There's only Roger and Dwayne left, Glenn. There's only Roger and Dwayne left. All right, man. Booty bang. All right, man. Miss Patrice, what's going on, man? Salute to the UN and UF. What's happening with all you guys, man? Will Zeus get cut? How you gonna get cut if he's number 2? Q Myers, hey man, if he's not number 2, you got to go holler at Q Myers, bro. Q Myers is saying he's 2 on the depth chart. I'm willing to believe it. Okay, Q Myers ain't somebody who's running around, man, who don't know what he's talking about. Okay, very few dudes that know what they're talking about. JT the Brick, Q Myers. You know what I'm saying? Tashawn Reed, okay? Even Hondo, okay? Them dudes get paid to follow the Raiders. These dudes are getting paid, bruh. They're not just doing it for free. They're getting paid, all right? So I would be willing to believe if Q Myers says he's number 2 on the depth chart, he's number 2 on the depth chart, man. I mean, you're getting cut. Your JEANTY's backup. Anything happens to JEANTY, Zeus is the starter, okay? Straight up, Carlos Rodriguez, what's going on? Okay, yes, Patrice, how's mom doing? Okay, so if he's saying you're gonna let him slide, yeah, I am. I'm gonna let him slide, bro, because I already said I was. I met the kid, dog. I talked to him. That negates everything. Okay. I talk to you, man, and we have a conversation. It ain't the same as when I didn't talk to you. So he don't get no yards, bruh. What am I gonna say? He didn't get no yards. Okay, but I'm not gonna beat him up for it. I'm gonna say what he did. Hey man, Zeus, you ain't getting no yards. But I'm not gonna go like I did before. That's what I'm just not. I already told you guys that a couple weeks ago. Told you guys. Not, man. I talked to him. I'm not listening. It's just like how everybody was talking about, oh man, Genty's a bust because he had -1 yards and 3 carries. I talked to Genty, bro. There's a picture of me and Genty on the site. Genty wants the shirt. Like, I'm not listening to people who ain't talked to these guys. Okay. I spoke to them. All right. I talked to a lot of people. I talked to Jacoby Meyer. I talked to Jeremy Chin. I talked to all them dudes, bro. I talked to Jamal Adams. I talked to these dudes. It's different now. It's different. Okay? Because I know what I asked them. I didn't just say, hey, man, sign my shirt, bro. Thank you, bro. I didn't do all of that, dog. I was talking. Okay? Trust me. I told Jitty exactly what I say on here. Yo, dog, you got to let them know what it is, man. They already thinking you ain't going to do nothing. He goes, yeah, I already know that. All right? When I talked to Jacoby Meyer, what did I tell him? Yo, dog, they've been sleeping on you. But that 1100 woke them up. Now they know. He said, yeah, that's the facts. They do know now. They got to get ready for me. Okay? Everybody I told you, every person I talked to, what I said nothing about being a fan. Hey, man, I'm a big fan, bro. I didn't do none of that shit. None of that shit. Because I'm a fan of the team. Now, if the Shield would have walked up, or if Al Davis would have walked up, rest in peace, that would have been different. That would have been I've been a fan for 51 years, 3 rings, blah, blah, blah. Nah, man, when I was talking to the players, I was talking football. I wasn't talking no groupie shit. I was talking football with those guys, bro. When I talked to Jamal Adams, I told him, you should have been here a long time ago. He started laughing. Okay. He's like, yeah, man, but I'm here now. Yeah, I could have been here. I said, yeah, you should have been here a long time ago. When you went to Seattle, you should have came here. He started laughing. Like, I don't got time to be, I ain't no groupie, bro. Okay. So, yeah, if he gets 2 yards, 1 yard, 0 yards, I'm going to say he got 2 yards, 1 yard, 0 yards, but I'm not going to, he's a nephew. That's nephew now. I'm not going to be talking shit. I'm just going to be like, hey, man, Zeus, you got to pick your game up. Simple as that. Okay? All right, man. He's in the family now. All right, man. But he bangs a lot of former players that played for Gruden had nothing but respect for him. Josh McJames, on the other hand, I mean, not everybody had respect for Gruden, had former players that played for Gruden. Okay? It all depends on who you talk to. All right? My boy Keyshawn Johnson can't stand John Gruden. Okay? He told me a lot of shit because I asked him, what happened with you and him when how you got kicked off, how you got sent away from the team when he got there? He told me everything. He told me some shit that I didn't really want to believe or really want to hear. But when those emails came out, just saying, some things kind of matched up. Okay. What's poppin', Justin Saw? What's going on? What's good with the big homie? Hey, man, trying to figure out what's going on in my stomach, man. Stomach's not feeling well, man. So I kind of feel like a little something going on. All right, man. Patrice, she's doing good. That's right. Got her to bed. Yeah, she's watching the Jeffersons. Oh, yeah, man. Tell the queen she's out there, man. I know moms like Florence because Florence was always clowning George's ass. She was always clowning him. All right, man. Yeah, next month, regular season. All right, salute to the Goons. Said they at the gym, man, out there getting it in. Okay, Baker, man, I'm a Bulldogs fan, and I hope he gets a chance with a great line like he had at Georgia. If Pete Carroll has anything to do with it, he's going to get a lot of carries. I mean, I don't want to put myself on a limb yet, but I do got something to say. I need to see what happens on Saturday and in the preseason game, and I might say something else about it. All right. Okay. What about Raheem? He's a vet, played great for the first snap last week in Seattle. He's there, man, but doesn't mean just because he's playing well doesn't mean that he's going to be on the depth chart. He's not on the depth chart, bro. I mean, he's not second on the depth chart. He's probably third or fourth. I don't know where Raheem is at. I have no idea, bro. I'm sure he'll be on the team, but from what Q Myers is saying, Zamir White is number 2 right now on the depth chart. And he said everyone's surprised. But Pete is Pete. You got to understand, man. You're looking at somebody who really knows Pete Carroll, bro. Like he was when he was my coach at USC, bro. He had Reggie Bush. Y'all remember Reggie Bush? You remember Reggie Bush, Heisman Trophy winner, bro? Had one of the best campaigns in the history of in college football, bro. All the shit that he was doing, punt returns and running the ball at 1,600 yards, all these crazy ass plays and all these jumping around and flying around, jumping from the 5 and flying in the end zone and all that shit Reggie was doing. Yeah, Reggie was balling, wasn't he? Won the Heisman, right? But if you really paid attention to USC, he also had Lindell White. He had a dual running back set. Lindell White was the other running back, and he was getting the ball. Okay? That's what Pete does. Yeah, just because you got one dude don't mean that I'm running one dude. I'm going to have a dual running back set. There's going to be times when Zamir and JEANTY's back there together. There's going to be times. Okay? And there's going to be times when you think JEANTY's getting the ball and Zamir's going to get it. Especially around the goal line, man. Be prepared to see a T formation. Okay? Be prepared to see a quarterback, 2 running backs on each side. Okay? Or be prepared to see pistol formation with one running back on one side, one running back on the other side. That's what Pete does. Pete runs the ball. He runs the football. He believes in running the ball. Okay? So just get ready, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Get ready. All right, man. Major Raider, he's cut up, not bulked up. Facts. That's exactly right. He's not bulked up anymore. He's slimmed down. He's cut. I noticed it in his face. I noticed it in his face when he was standing there next to JEANTY, bro. He definitely slimmed up, bro. He's not as big as he was. Okay? So that could bode well for him. Also, if he's slimmer, he should be quicker. He should be able to hit holes faster, and that will help him prolong injury. I know why he bulked up. He bulked up because he figured, I'm going to be taking a pounding under Josh McDaniels' offense. I'm going to be taking a pounding, so I might as well bulk up to be ready, get my weight up. But now Pete Carroll probably told him to lighten up, and he did. Okay? So he's probably closer to his college weight at this point. All right? Straight up. There's a Spytech has his presser tomorrow morning at 8:30. I said Q Myers is from the Bay. Used to work I think at Wild 94.9 hip hop station. Oh, okay. I that's true. I guess you're right. He did work at Wild 94.9, but he knows what he's talking about. Okay, he's one of the Raider hosts. I don't think he's talking out of turn. All right. Like I said, there's a lot of fugazi people running around all over, especially here on YouTube. A lot of fugazi people running around here don't know what the fuck they talking about. But I don't think that that's the case with this right here. O-line played bad. It is what it is, not what you ain't. What's good with you, Shaq, out here in Los Angeles? Hey, man, like I said, man, I haven't eaten, really literally haven't eaten probably about 12 hours, bro. So I just wasn't feeling like no food, man. No food at all. But we're gonna change that. We're gonna change that. I'm gonna go and figure out what I'm doing here. All right, I gotta eat something. Okay, booty bang. That Seattle fan that had the dumbass sign about Geno doesn't realize Geno won comeback player of the year with the 2 Pro Bowls. Meanwhile, Jamarcus Russell eating a triple cheeseburger. Well, man, like I said before, man, hurt people, dog. You ever had a shooby dooby Jen try to say something crazy to you because she was mad at you, man? Try to say something ridiculous. Okay, I have. I mean, it's like you don't even believe that. You know what I'm saying? But they're hurt because Geno is with the Raiders, man. And I'm trying to tell you, man, that's like, I don't care how much you don't want to be with her, dog. You wouldn't want her to be with certain people. If you heard that she was with a certain cat that you did not like or you did not fool with or somebody who you had a run-in with and you find out that he's clapping it now, you ain't gonna like it. Oh, she's with him, man. She's sorry as hell. That type of shit. So that's what the sign was for. But at the end of the day, man, Pete Carroll stuck up for his boys. When they said, Pete, it's unprofessional. Man, shut your ass up. Because did you see the sign? He said, yeah. Next question. Come on, dog. Like, Pete is a leader of men, dog. He's a leader of men. This is not a guy who's just trying to be a leader of men. This isn't Josh McDaniels we're talking about. This is a guy who's a leader of men. All right? And he understands that a man's pride and a man's integrity and a man who cannot just let some insults go by. That's why I don't do it. I don't do it. If you haven't noticed, anybody comes over here and says anything reckless to me, they get a heavy case of the beats and they get blocked. Okay, because at the end of the day, you got to watch what you say to me, dog. Like you need to go talk to your father that way. I ain't your daddy. Okay, so that's why. All right. Okay. But yeah, Gino definitely was comeback player of the year. But he has to live up to it, man. All he did before was not in our colors. Okay, he's wearing our shit now. He got to produce. Okay, make sure you check the PO box. Yes, I definitely will. I definitely will. Major Raider, do not worry about it. I will, most definitely. All right, Justin Saw. But be another 2 yards of Zamir. I don't know. I don't know, dog. I didn't see it. I didn't see it in practice. I didn't see it in the scrimmage. Okay, I didn't see it when we played against Seattle. I think he had more yards than. I mean, he didn't have -1 yard. So we'll see. He has to play, man. At the end of the day, man, no amount of taking it easy on somebody or liking somebody or saying, hey man, I'm just gonna see how it goes is gonna stop the game. You gotta play. All right, man. Major Raider. Yeah, Major Raider in the building. You already know. Let's get them likes up, man. Straight up. Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered Fam. Yeah, the likes are lacking. Lacking. All right. Shador Sanders versus Joe Burrow is going to be good. Shador Sanders is out. Shador Sanders has a pulled oblique. He is out. And I really think that he does not have a pulled oblique. I think that they're pulled him on purpose. I think it's strategic that he's not playing. They still trying to figure this shit out. I don't know what the dog pound is doing, bro. I don't know what they're doing. Okay. All right, man. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but we're gonna find out. Big time Willie, I know you're gonna they were gonna run the ball, but imagine we got 4 wide with Bowers, Trey Tucker, and Thornton putting on a show this year. Yeah, man, but if that offensive line doesn't give Gino no time, he's gonna be under duress. Okay? He's gonna be under duress. All right, you know what, man? Let me go ahead and handle this. Again. Okay. All right, man. Okay. Farm life. Fidel. Hey Shaq, old school question. When Tim Brown broke his leg second year of his career, do you think he lost a step out that? Ran with a limp? No. 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 He didn't lose no step, man. He was still getting separation. He was still doing everything. He might not have been as fast. I mean, what did Tim run? When Tim was in the combine, I mean, I think Tim ran either 4.3 something or low 4.1s. I'm not four, excuse me, low 4.4. Nah, man. If anything, it made his legs stronger. Okay? If anything, when you're that young, bro, I'll give you a perfect example, bro. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's second year in the league, Michael Jordan broke his foot. Guess who was at that game when he broke his foot? Me. He broke his foot in Oakland. Okay? He broke his foot in Oakland at the Oakland Alameda County Arena. Okay? It wasn't even called the arena back then. It's called the Coliseum. I was there, bro. Second year of the league, bro. Went down the court. They threw a long lob pass. He went down the court. He caught it. He stepped on his boy Rod Higgins' foot. If you guys are real Warrior fans, real Dub Nation like y'all supposed to be, you should know who Rod Higgins is. Okay? Stepped on his foot, bro. And it didn't look like it was a big deal. It looked like he might have sprung his ankle. Jordan had 13 points. He always played his worst games in Oakland until he came back after the three-peat. Then he started acting a fool. But he always played bad games in Oakland. So I was there. He was out 63 games with a broken metatarsal in his foot. Okay? When he came back, first time he came back into the playoffs, he had 63 against the Boston Celtics. Lost by 4. Okay? All right? That's still a record. All right? Jordan's he was training. He trained on his legs so much, his bunnies increased. That he was flying everywhere. That next year he averaged 37.1. So what am I saying? I'm saying if anything, Tim Brown got stronger because he was young. Tim Brown he's 23 when he broke his leg. Jordan was what? 23 when he broke his foot. Come on, dog. It's not 33. Okay. It's 23. So, nah, he didn't lose a step. Probably gained a step. All right, man. Sarah K. Scott, try some crackers or some rice. Hope you feel better soon. I feel horrible. All of this feels real bad. Okay, but hey, show must go on. That ginger ale is black people's savior. Yeah, man, I gotta go to the store and go get that. I gotta go to the store. You know, like, I don't got no ginger ale up in here, man. I gotta go to the store. I don't feel like going nowhere. But I'm gonna have to because I don't have what I need. All right. Bill Holloway, Chucky, go Chucky, win one for the Raiders. I agree. Rich Bisaccia should have gotten a chance to run it back. Yeah, so should AP. AP should have got a chance to run it back too. Okay, but he didn't. Like I said before, man. Ever since we got to Vegas, man, we're not the mom and pop little run organization that's ran by Allen and Carol Davis. Yeah, Allen. If you didn't know, Al's name is Allen. Okay, ain't no little Allen and Carol Davis ran organization, bro, anymore. Okay, the McGaw family and all of them, bro. Nah, these corporate raiders now. Okay, so everything has to be done corporate wise. Who's the marketability? Who's this? We got to get a big name. Okay, makes sense. All right, you get rid of AP. Who did you bring in? You brought in a Super Bowl champion. You brought in a Hall of Famer. That's what you needed. That's what you had to do. If you're going to get rid of AP, knowing that everyone loved AP, not you funky ass fans that don't know what the fuck you're talking about. We're talking about the team who never quit on him, who wanted to play for the man. It took them to come in and bring somebody in like Pete Carroll because it's like, well, we know you love Antonio, but we're bringing in Pete. Oh, okay. All right, well, we may have to go ahead and get over that. Okay, he didn't bring in no Brian Schottenheimer or no shit like that. Didn't do what Jerry Jones did. You got rid of Mike McCarthy, Super Bowl winning coach, and you brought in Brian Schottenheimer. Nah, dog. Okay, so yeah, Rich Bisaccia should have got a chance to run it back, but you brought in something flashy, Josh McDaniels. Look at that win. Okay, so that's how that works. All right, yeah. Even the blind pig could find some corn. Hey, man, it's facts. All right, man. Egalitarian, what's going on? Okay, Major Redder, you need to get more sleep and your electrolytes, vitamin C. Yeah, man, I've been trying to sleep, dog. It's hard to sleep, man, when shit, stomach bothers you, man. I don't know what it is, dog. I don't know if I ate something bad. I don't know what it is. Okay, but I'll be all right. Should be okay, man. All right, man. I just want to play much better. Make the playoffs, Major Raider. I just want to go to the playoff game in the Death Star. Hey, man, that'd be ideal, dog. Hey, man, that's mandatory. The playoff game in the Death Star, yeah. I remember the last playoff game I went to. The last playoff game I went to in the Oakland Coliseum that I went to was John Gruden was the coach. It was 2000, year 2000, and it was against the Jets. Okay, and it was raining. It was raining hella hard in there, dog. Oakland Coliseum, and we won. Okay, so that was the last playoff game I've been to. That was a home game. All right, so all right, heard Zamir's working on hitting the holes. Yeah, I've been hearing about it too. All right, man, what's going on? All right, Delfino, is ALC gonna be QB2? As of now, he's QB2, but that's subject to change. Um, I think AOC better get his shit together because he got somebody nipping at his heels. But as of now, he's number two. Okay. Favorite Pete Carroll moment. And my favorite Pete Carroll moment was when we won the national championship, man. When SC won the national championship. We had Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush, and Lindale White, and we won the national championship. That's my greatest thing. And my greatest thing is Pete winning me a chip. That'll be it. So that's my favorite Pete Carroll moment. Him winning me a national championship. Because when he came to USC, we wasn't doing shit. Okay. All right, man. So that's what it is. Pulling for Zamir. He killed my Michigan squad back in the playoffs back in 2021. Like I said, maybe he's getting his form back. Maybe it seems like his confidence is up. And like I said before, dog, he was a cool kid, bro. It's like you look at somebody and you try to find reasons to keep your position, and you don't have no leg to stand on, bro. Just a humble dude, humble kid, signing all those kids' autographs, bro. Shit. Raheem Mostert didn't come over and say hi to none of them kids. Let's keep it a buck. Raheem Mostert he wasn't interested. He was not trying to engage at all. Zamir came over, signed all those kids. All those kids needed an autograph. He signed all them kids' autographs. I'm like, Gotta give credit where credit is due, man. Okay, just because you may not be that great at your job, but if you got good customer service and everybody else has got a shitty attitude, you'll probably be there. You'll probably have a job. If the customers like you and the customers is mentioning you when they come in, and you're the favorite barista, doesn't matter that you got the orders mixed up. You're like, ah, it's okay, man. Quincy will get it right next time. We like Quincy. Motherfuckers liking you goes a long way. Okay, keeping it a buck. All right, man. Bill, go back, man. Go back to lunch. Go get that money. Angels swept the Dodgers. Padres in first game up. Yeah, I was watching the first part of that, man. I was actually trying to watch two things at once. I was watching the Yankees on my phone, and then watching the Dodgers, uh, and and um, and Angels on the other front. I wanted to see Shohei pitch. I've never seen Shohei pitch, so I wanted to see him pitch. Nasty, nasty pitch. But then once I changed it and I heard at the fifth inning, they lit him up. So, or at least they lit the team up. G-Line has to make Zeus look bad. Yeah, man, we're gonna see. I don't know if it's all Zeus. Nah, me and Bill Holloway was at the season opener against the Chargers here in LA, and I saw Zamir White, man, take off for like about a 25-yard run and just fumble it. That's what he did. That's what he did yesterday. I mean, when at the practice what I was at, he took off. He had about 12-yard run, and then the ball just started popping up. Like I don't know, and then ball hit the ground. He was able to pick it back up, and so you can't blame that on the line, bro. Okay, I've seen him fumble twice in my face, uncontested, like nobody touching him, nobody slapping at the ball, none of that shit. He just don't no ball security, man. You gotta hold it like this, high and tight, man. That's how you do it, like this, bro. Hold it like this. He's holding it like a loaf of bread, bro. Okay, all right, man. Wish the best for Zeus, but I don't want him on the field. 1 or 2 yards is all he can get. Hey, man, like I said, man, you got to talk to Pete about that. Okay, what did it do? Black and gray out. What's going on? Booty Banks, I'm old enough to remember Seahawks win the AFC West. Me too. Seahawks can definitely have hits with one another. Yeah, man. A lot of things about the Seahawks, man. A lot of things that Raider Nation don't want to talk about. I ain't going to mention it. I'm just going to wait till the opportunity presents itself for me to do that. But there's a lot of things. It's a lot of history. Okay? And some things Raider Nation don't want to talk about when it comes to the Raiders and Seahawks. All right, keeping it a buck. All right, black and gray out. Zamir slimmed out. Let's give him a shot. You got eye surgery. Maybe you can see them holes. Pause. Hey, man, seeing them holes is always good. Pause. So, yeah, man, looking forward to seeing what Zeus does. Like I said, man, that's nephew now. JEANTY nephew and he nephew. Okay? So we going to see. Most didn't want to come over and be nephew. He didn't. We was like, I ain't trying to come over and be nobody nephew. All right, look like the Saints are going to have to Arch Manning. I mean, that's premature. All it takes is for somebody to leapfrog in front of them, and that's that. So they can try to position it all they want to, but I don't know if the Archie Manning don't draft my son or else is going to work, because look what happened with the Shedeur Sanders. But then again, they are the Mannings. If anybody can get it done, it's them. Matthew Kenneth, Zamir White had a bad OC, and Luke Getsy. That's true. Luke Getsy's run scheme was horrible, and his zone blocking scheme was horrible. So Chip Kelly, we're going to see how it goes. Okay. What up, Matthew Kano in the house? As you can see, my energy is just not, it's not what it normally is. But as you can see, I'm still here handling business. All right, man. Fidel said, good breakdown. Love your shirt. Did you design it? Nah, man, this is Miles Morales, bro. Come on, dog. It's Miles Morales, man. All right, come on, man. It's Spider-Man, bro. Miles Morales, man. Miles Morales movie. Yeah, man. It's Miles Morales, man. Told you, man. Marvel all day. Okay? All right, man. Shaq losing weight. Yeah, man. Losing weight. I'm going to be losing more weight if I don't eat. If I don't hurry and start eating, man, I'm going to lose even more. But yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with slimming down, dog. I mean, Zeus did it. I'm doing it. Got to do it, bro. Can't be walking around here, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to roll your ass away from the table, man. Something wrong. Yeah, you got to have some discipline. All right? Should be looking better. Hopefully AP is doing okay. AP doing good, man. AP is, got a job. He's doing some other things, man. And AP doing his stuff thizzle, dog. At the end of the day, man. Like I said before, that man has never said nothing bad about us in no capacity. Okay? Nothing. Can't even make that man say nothing bad about us. But these other guys don't seem to have a problem with it. All right, man. Could be out 24-hour stomach bug. Definitely electrolyte ginger ale and get some rest. Yeah, man. It just feels horrible. If I don't even know. I can't even describe it, man. It just I'm not hungry at all, bro. Not hungry at all. 12 hours no food, bro. Yeah, man. I think I got a little bug in that major, but I'm definitely gonna go eat something. I'm gonna make myself eat. All right. Okay. If we had won the Super Bowl in Las Vegas, it would have been amazing, like Spider Man. Yeah. I mean, any Super Bowl. And this one right here, see these? Got these. This one right here, this is a pinky ring. This is what you put a ring on this. That's the gangster finger. I get that one. This fourth one's gonna be the best ever. That'll be the gangster one. That'll be the one where I become the damn superfly and shit with that. Okay. All this is cool. But this one, that'll be special, bro. Okay. All right. This year's Super Bowl gonna be back in LA. Hopefully we can make it. We'll see. During that Pete Carroll moment, I was working the field and locker room detail. Yeah, that's right. That's right, man. You was there when Pete won that shit. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, Pete knows how to win championships, dog. And if he can do it, let's make it pop. Let's make it pop, man. All right, man. Fidel, Marcus Allen, LA Coliseum after the games would sign autographs for every fan with a smile. That's why he's my favorite Raider, bro. I still never met Marcus Allen, bro, but I'm gonna meet him one day. I'm gonna meet him one day. But Marcus Allen, Marcus Allen was loved. Like I said, when he went to the Chiefs, he played 10 games against us, man. He was 9-1. All right, 90% win percentage against us, and was never booed. Never. You would think he was good. Nope, never. Hey, Shaq, what's your thoughts on Oakland A's moving to Las Vegas soon? Same thoughts I thought about LA, bro. Excuse me, same things I thought about the other Raiders. Oakland, love Oakland, bro, but just feel bad for the people there, man, because the bureaucracy did them dirty. How do you lose everything? How do you lose the Warriors, then the Raiders, then the A's? How do you lose it all? Somebody, man, who just loses everything, bro. Just they wanted it like that. Okay? All those legacies, man, every team that played in that, 100-acre lot won championships, man. Every one of them. Okay? The Golden State won 4 there. The Raiders won 2 Super Bowls there. The A's won, what did they win? Like 5 World Series is there? Come on, dog. Every team that's there has been successful, multiple championships, and you just let them walk away? Didn't get shit for them, dog? Gotta go where you want it. Said Minnesota won you some money. Well, yeah, I mean, you won you some money today, but they didn't win you no money yesterday or the day before. We won the series. Okay. Jalen's season was good, Shaq. Checking in, hopes all the way with you. Yeah, I'll be all right once I get something to eat, man. Just I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I gotta eat something. Said what's popping, Yusuf? Said you miss Josh Jacobs. Shit, Josh Jacobs he don't miss you. I'll tell you that. He happy where he's at. What's good, Shaq? Everyone, AOC played bad, but I think Pete will see us test him, see what he can really do. Yeah, man, this is the time to see what it is. Okay. Hope he plays well and handles business. Both backs will be going unstoppable. Yeah, we can get them going. 24 inches Zeus should be able to run over linebackers. Don't matter what you should be able to do. You don't run over linebackers with your arms, bro. You use that with leverage and your pad level. Pad level got to be down. If you get pad level ain't low, my coaches always tell me, man, you get that pad level. That pad level needs to be low. You get that pad level, man, and you got that momentum. You could truck some people. Okay, but that pad level is important. All right, man. Guess he told Zamir to stand on your helmet with the sidelines under your arm. Yeah, I mean, he told him something. Okay. Cat, you think Henry Ruggs should be turned to NFL? Yeah. I don't want him with the Raiders, but yeah. I mean, he wouldn't be the first person to have a vehicular, unalive. Dante Stallworth did it. Came back to the league. Being a felon doesn't stop you from playing football. Okay. So yeah. If he can make something happen, yeah, of course. Huh? Everybody deserves a job. Everybody deserves to make a living. But he's not the only person that's been in this position. So there's been other players that did it. Okay. So yeah, I don't have a problem with him coming back. I just don't want him on my team. So yeah, Shaq needs his first, and I need my fourth, and you need your first. Hey man, whatever I get, y'all get. That's what it is, man. When I get my fourth, y'all, everybody have one. Everybody is under this unfiltered nation will have one, bro. And trust me, even though it's been a long time, I know exactly how it feels. I still remember, bro. I still remember. Still remember that last one against Washington, bro. I still remember it. Still remember us winning and me jumping around in front of the TV. I was a lot younger, but I remember. And I remember going to school that next day, telling everybody, calling them every name in the book. Bill heard me. I called everybody bitches, hoes. I cussed everybody out, though. Okay? Because they talked too much. They really thought we weren't going to win. They saw me, man. They started trying to just run the class. Like, nah, don't run, nigga. Don't run. Nah. I'll tell you, okay. Fasting is good for your immune system. Yeah, man. Fasting is good for your immune system. But I wish it didn't. Wish it didn't make my stomach queasy. Okay. The only team that disguised coverage in preseason so far was, yeah, man. They disguised some coverages. Okay. Bill said A's value should increase like the Raiders. Yeah, man. They said the Raiders are now worth 7.9 billion. I mean, Mark Davis, when he was in Oakland, the team's only worth $1 billion. Now they're worth $7.9 billion. Don't worth $8 billion, bro. Like I said before, man, this ain't the small mom and pop organization anymore. Okay, yeah, you'll be repping Saturday, man. Yeah, it's going down, Major Raider. Going down. Chewy, be at the 49er game. So that's going in. Cat said thanks, no problem. All right, you guys, man. You know, your boys in here playing hurt, man, but it is what it is. What I need for you guys to do, man, is make sure you guys are coming through and commenting on the feeds, man. Commenting on the post, man. Come in there, holler at your boy. Check on me, see what's going on. But I should be nice and straight. But like I always tell you guys, man, I'm gonna come on. I don't, tonight was a night where it's like, hey, man, I'm gonna come on, man, but taking my time, bro. Really. So everything should be good tomorrow, man. Hope you guys have a good night, man. And we'll see what's going on with Zamir, man. Was looking forward to seeing what's happening this weekend. See if we can go live. We'll see about the going live on the game. We'll see about that. But yeah, man, you guys do your thing. Okay, your thoughts on Chip Kelly? The Eagles fans hate him. I'm over the Chip Kelly thing, man. I definitely had an issue with Chip Kelly for a lot of stuff that happened when he was with the Eagles. But I'm gonna turn the page, man. I'm gonna give everybody opportunity, man, to show me what they could do. Trust me, man. I could flip the switch back real quick. All right. So yeah, the game is Saturday. It is Saturday, bro. AJ Marion, appreciate you. All right, man. Bill, all y'all, man. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, man. Let me go see what I can get something to eat and take my ass to sleep, man. All right, man. Holler at y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all have a good night. I'm at the Check Unfiltered.